me. Like seriously, she got a legitimate question.
One
Why
of the
aren't
main
you
reasons
paying
is
them?
because we've already been paying these people, now we're being asked to approve bids, so.
This ain't no bid. Okay, you mixing it up. This
But
is
they-
the bid.
but he's
The
on the
bid
list.
down at the
So,
bottom.
but this should have been, we should have been voting on this stuff even before they started cutting. It's a process.
Okay.
We should have been going like.
Oh.
We should have been going through all this before. Now you
How
want
would
to
you
be, act like it's an emergency, but they should not have been cutting to me.
There you go. He just told you, there's nobody to cut. Y'all ain't had no
But that's why I
kids.
said it's the process. We should have been talking about
Wait a
this
minute,
months
hold on.
ago.
You know, y'all always use vendors here before I got
Well,
here.
and it's always discussed.
Always
way in
before. No,
advance,
it was not.
January
No,
or
it was not.
something.
It was just put on the bills list. It was not.
Yes, it was.
It was on the bills list. It was way before me. It's the same process now. So all I'm saying, because you guys really came out and cut that high grass, looked out for our seniors, you guys should pay them. There's no reason for you guys to take out vendors
We
who
should
have
have been
the
known.
money.
We should have been.
I'm advocating for everybody money, but we just on this one person. I don't think you should do that to the people. They really was out there in that hot sun cutting that grass.
You need to do better in notifying us of what's going on. That's the bottom
Your
line.
opinion is your opinion, my opinion is my opinion. I think you guys should pay the vendors that cut the grass. So would are y'all willing to make a, adjustment, trustee, Jerry Jones, trustee Carmen? Y'all wanna add the vendors in that? But you guys can revive the
falling
motion.
apart?
I'm saying that's his motion. So,
They got the whole desk falling apart and shit. Do better.
I'm willing to do that. Your second stands with, what about you, Jerry?
What's the first and second vote?
Okay, so you don't wanna change it. So we're not gonna pay the people to cut the grass. So how do we cut the grass for the next couple of days? Hold on. Y'all cut all you want, it don't even matter. How do you cut the grass going forward? Cause now y'all got no contracts to help cut the grass. You got a ton of residents. How do y'all cut the grass going forward?
Well, we have a bid that we're about to vote on, and we have also the rails for a season that is cutting right now that.
They cut one community, one. So what I'm saying to you is that the ones down there, why would they come and cut and y'all didn't pay them at the top? That makes no sense, trustee. No sense at all. Why would you not pay the vendor? Why wouldn't you pay?
Don't let them
This ain't about, if I would've came and discussed. This is about, we've been discussing it, so let's be clear to the residents. All of us been discussing this for about a month. Trustee knows that. She been talking to department heads. They all know this, but we getting up here, we grandstand. All I'm saying is don't do that to the people that actually did the work. Yeah, we have the money. You are out of order. We are in our meeting. Let us finish our meeting.
Right, trying to change your mind.
I like
Why would
it.
y'all not pay the people that did
Get
the work?
good.
If anybody was out there in the crowd and y'all didn't pay them, I would be doing the same with any and everybody. I'm actually in favor of everybody getting paid that's on the list. So why was I not paying none of the vendors? Why was I not paying none of the
What she
vendors?
said.
And y'all don't wanna adjust it? Y'all don't wanna do anything?
Leave her alone.
Trustee,
He
No
said
means
no,
no.
no means no.
You about, Jerry, no? You don't wanna adjust
No
it?
means
Okay,
no.
all right, that's great. So, just so you know, Stan already know what you're trying to say, but let me get to it before you. The lawn care will be stopped. He don't have enough help as it relates to cutting. I'm keeping it 100. So we can sugarcoat that. Guys, you are out of order.
I just like to say, these individuals actually done the work.
They voted.
And it was a little rush job and it was kind of pushing behind, but it was an emergency. So a decision had to be made. So the thing of it is.
Oh, it was
they
emergency?
did cut the work.
The rats, was the rats rampant?
So with that being said, I don't know if anybody here is on the program, but the thing of it is, we just don't have enough youth to get it done. And we do need this help. Well, you know, for you to know, tomorrow is my last day. Yeah, tomorrow is my last day. Tomorrow is my last day.
He's sending out the help, so we gotta stop.
This is it for me. Tomorrow's my last day because my phone ring, nobody else's phone ring about that grass getting cut. And it's totally unfair to those seniors.
Yeah, he cut the
And
grass,
for the individuals that
Samantha.
helped us when we needed help.
Sammy
So I
cut the
just like to be
grass.
clear on that. Tomorrow is my last day, and I'll be turning my keys in. Yeah.
I'm totally compelled. I'll change.
You'll change it?
I'll-
Okay, thank you, Jerry, thank you, that's what I'm talking about, that's why I said, people get paid, yay. Thank you. Okay, so you got that?
I mean, I wanna say this, as best way I can. I'm compelled, I understand that they've done work. But I just wanna say that we do, I mean, I've talked about the inherited flaws that we have, but we have to acknowledge certain.
Inherited my ass.
And the biggest thing that we have to acknowledge is the fact that here it is,
Uh-huh.
we're talking on June 20th about grass cutting that really, I mean, it's compelling on both sides. It's compelling because we should have had this all in order before this. But, I mean, please. Okay, but I heard you.
Okay, guys, y'all out of order.
But the fact of the matter is this, what needs to be established is also, why do we have contractors right now? We have contractors because we
The like
have a
button.
need before the kids are able to come out and cut. We having
Please.
challenges with getting kids out, but nevertheless, we still do have contractors. So I'm remiss as it relates to that. But what I wanna say is we have to do a better job about getting these things in order because these seniors needed to have this service. It shouldn't even be no question about them getting service. In addition to that, is, Robert, Mr. Hunt, Finance Director, can you explain the contractor's policy as it relates to cutting grass before we accept these kids? What's the policy? Like how much we could pay them, up to what amount, things of that nature.
Hit the like button.
I would think the lawyer might be, this is what the lawyer.
Oh, here we go. This big-headed motherfucker.
So my understanding from the lawyer is that these independent contractors can be paid up to $30,000 until we had to get it approved by
You
the
got a
board. But
keg head.
I will have to, the lawyer has to speak more on that.
That's all I
the
want
lawyer
to
told.
say.
That's what
That's
he told me.
totally all I need to
Okay.
say.
Yeah, so sit down. Ain't gonna need to say nothing else.
Yeah, so the attorney said you have to be clear about your motion that you're gonna have to, then it's back to you.
Right, what's currently on the floor is regarding approval of bills with respect to the general fund, is trustee Gonzalez's motion to approve the bills from the general fund with approximately 31 exceptions that he had initially listed. So what has since occurred is trustee Jones appears to be interested in amending that motion. He needs to clarify which exceptions would be reinstated. Then trustee Jones's motion to amend would need to be seconded by another trustee and then voted upon.
I believe there was already a first and second. Even before that though. He didn't make the second. Wasn't it trustee Carlisle?
Yeah, you're missing his point, you have to amend it based on what he's thinking.
Which is adding.
No, he said he changed his vote. He didn't say amend. He said he changed his vote.
I know.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He said he was gonna change his vote, not but he didn't make the second, so there's nothing.
I'm totally.
There's nothing to amend though.
To be clear, the motion that's on the floor, which was.
We should have voted like 10 minutes ago. There was a first and second though.
In discussion about
I know.
Right, procedurally, trustee Gonzalez, there was a motion that you made with approximately 31 exceptions. That was, I guess, seconded by trustee Carlisle, was it? And then discussion ensued. There's been a lot of discussion about this.
Uh-huh.
And then it appears that trustee Jones wanted to amend the pending motion. Is that what you want to do, trustee Jones?
What I wanna do is, I want.
Go home.
Okay, so there's nothing that you don't want to amend trustee Gonzalez's motion?
Okay, it's a question. Were we adding in that other one though, correct? I believe the Evers, we had already said we were adding that one back in, correct? Yeah, okay.
What
That was the only thing that was brought up initially, about amending the actual motion
So trustee Gonzalez, then you're amending your motion on the floor,
to add, Evers.
and what exception numbers is that?
What was open? What was open?
202.
So 202, that would be reinstated.
More than one of them. So that's the one that you say.
So trustee Gonzalez, then you're amending your motion to reinstate item number 202, so it's not an exception anymore. We just need a second with respect to that, because you're amending your motion. I assume that would be by trustee Carlisle. Is that correct? Yes. Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Gonzalez amended his motion to remove exception number 202, which is regarding Jeffrey Evers, to reinstate him to the bill list. Do you agree to that change to the pending motion? Okay, so that's the current motion. Then there are only 30 exceptions. If there's no further discussion up to this decision of the supervisor, then we would move to a roll call.
Okay, so we, Jerry said no. Jerry said no, ask. Jerry, we add him.
Trustee Gonzalez.
I mean, ultimately, we vote. I mean, we vote on how we vote.
Okay, this is the question, that's fine, but he just asked, are you gonna add that in your motion? The Raul, okay. So trustee Jones, are you willing to add him and do a different motion?
I mean, we could discuss this further, and it's not that he may never get paid, we're just asking, we just
It
don't
don't
feel
work like that, people did work for us, it's not no if he ever gets.
But once again, if you wanna come here and try to explain something in the middle of the meeting, I just don't feel comfortable voting on something that
You
we
could
don't have enough
have
information.
asked
That's what it's
questions,
about.
everybody reached out to everybody, no one had anything. And then we come here, we do this, put on the show. Any of y'all could have called, got this cleared up.
Well, instead of trying to get people to change their vote, let's vote.
Everybody here called everybody.
Let's vote then. I mean,
This ain't let's
everybody
vote.
can
Okay, we got
for
the next person up there that's taking out people's stuff. This ain't money, they livelihood. All right, go ahead.
Yes, this is for trustee Gonzalez, correct? That's how you, all right. So can I ask you, how do you get paid?
Oh.
How do you get paid?
Once again,
No, my question is, how do you get paid and how often do you get paid?
twice a month.
Okay, and twice a month. If someone comes in after you've done the work for that whole month, someone comes in and randomly picks out your name and says, I don't think that you should get paid. I don't care how you feed your family. I don't care how many kids you have. I don't care what you do with how you survive. I just think you shouldn't get paid just because.
So once again, it's about the process.
No, my question is, if someone, no. My question is, my question is, trustee Gonzalez, you did your work for that 2 weeks time. You did your work for the month. What would you do if someone randomly came up and said, picked out your name and said, you shouldn't get paid even though you did the work? Does that make sense to you? Why do you get paid and I don't get paid? That doesn't make sense. You saw me constantly, day after day, when I come in for board meetings, whatever, you see me set up cameras, you see me, I work 12 hours. And you randomly pick out my name so that my family doesn't eat, but your family gets to eat. Why is that fair? That's not fair. Why does your family get to eat, but my family doesn't get to eat? I'm saying if we already did the work, why?
Everybody in the audience feeling guilty now. They're like, fuck. I mean, that is a point. He's definitely making a point.
You're doing your work, you expect to get paid. If there was a choice for me to randomly come in and I see, oh, trustee Gonzalez, he doesn't like seniors to get food delivered to them. He's voted no the whole time. He's voted no. He doesn't want seniors to get paid.
Get them here for a board meeting. How you gonna get them here to discuss?
Right. And my thing is, if you vote against people who've already did the work, why do you deserve to get paid? Right, my question is, my question is, for all the taxpayers, right, hold on, for all the taxpayers, I'm sorry, what's your name? I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I want you to understand. I want you all to understand this. There's people who are working, putting their heart and soul to make sure that you all are good. My contract's
What
already
about them
submitted.
eating? What about the people that have been
Okay.
fired?
What about the people that got
What about the
bonuses
people that have been fired from the township?
$17,000.
But ma'am, let me ask you.
In 1 year.
What I would like to ask, ma'am, what I would like to ask is something very simple.
What about that lady that worked in
It's very simple. It's very simple.
What about her?
Ma'am,
Y'all ain't
I
thinking
am in
about her?
total agreement with you. I'm in total agreement with you. But my question is, my question is that what he mentioned has nothing to do with that. Okay, very simple.
Yes, very ghetto.
Who here has kids?
I
Who
love
here has
it.
kids?
I love it. I love it.
So, paying for your kids costs money, correct?
No.
The kids don't cost money?
Kids cost money?
Kids do cost money.
Are you purchasing kids, sir? What do you mean kids cost money?
For doing work, and when they do the work, they deserve to get paid.
The right process.
Correct, but the right process have already been in place. Okay, let me ask you. If you go out and you do a job, and you've already been commissioned for that job, correct? You get commissioned for that job. When you get commissioned for that job and you start working that job, how would you feel if randomly?
How would you feel if you let them vote?
I know you want a vote. Thank you so much. I know you feel that way. Right, exactly. Right, but people get fired all the time.
For no reason?
Right,
For no reason?
but right now, if I'm doing the
Stop
work,
talking to her,
but
she's
if people get fired, but they did the work, they still deserve a check, right?
I wanna know if they have a contract.
But all I'm saying very simple is, I have children, young children. If you all decide to not pay me for another 30 days, 30 days, that's 60 days of no pay.
Young man.
But Gonzalez, you get to still get paid?
Right. Don't do this.
But you don't, I'm here all the time. You don't see me, you don't ask me any questions, but you randomly decide I don't get paid for 60 days.
Okay, young man, I have a question for you. Do you have a contract?
Yes, and they still
Good
don't want to
evening,
pay me.
trustees. I'm representing Stay Focused Media Group, and I'm hoping that I can answer any questions as it pertains to content we've produced. As he said, we do 12-hour days sometimes. We facilitate, we're working on services and media to put out on all the social media platforms. We're working towards departmental videos to inform the public about all the services that are available here at the township, as well as communicating anything that the public would need to know that they could benefit from township resources.
Okay, bitch. Who asked you for that?
There's some questions that I have.
So you out of order, you out of order. So why did you, not you, they come out the board. So, board members, how did y'all take them off of the list to get paid? What is the reason? What's the issue? What's the issue? She's trying to bully them. You out of order. Trying to bully them. What's the issue, guys? They deserve answers. This is staff. They're talking to the board. Why did y'all take them off of the list? What's the reason? What's the problem? It don't matter if he made the motion. Any of y'all can trump. I gotta teach everybody right through the order. You can trump a motion. You can always put somebody in there and keep blaming him. Right now, I'm talking to both of y'all. I'm asking you guys, why are you guys taking all these people off of the list? What she said. You are out of order.
She said what she said. When she said it.
Okay, you out of order.
I think if anybody does the work, they should get paid, but I just think the process is all jacked up. Like, the board never knows anything until it's time to vote.
Yeah.
When we're given the information, it's like, here, vote on this. When we have questions, I send in questions all the time. And sometimes my questions get answered, sometimes they don't. Now, made the motion to take some things out, because I wasn't comfortable, voting for the entire building. I do think that people should get paid, things should get paid, but it's a process for me. And I feel like the board should know when certain things are happening, because again, it puts us in a spot where we may not know what the bill is. We ask questions, we may not get an answer, and then it's like, what do? We don't want to say no to everything, but there are certain things that I didn't agree to vote on, so I agree with this motion, and that's it for me.
So what's so sad and how the world is looking at us, over the years is you sit here and tell that bone-faced lie about you don't know what's going on, you don't get talked to, everybody talks to you, everybody answers your questions. As relates to you saying you don't get to answer questions, you just now literally started putting in question form from whoever knows your lips to come to a board meeting and do this, trustee. Because at the end of the day, all of the people here answer questions for you, Trustee Jones, everybody. That's why Trustee Darrell left, because there's just so much mess. And then y'all try to act like something's wrong when nothing's wrong. Y'all put this fake
Tiffany done figured it out, y'all.
or narrative here at the township when the township is doing an awesome job.
She trying to take your job,
If you
Tiff.
don't know something, you are briefing to all department heads, like while she's standing up there right now asking you guys, hey, do you have any questions for me? What's going on? Why would they have to come up here and say that? Y'all done had this list since what, Friday or whenever they sent it to you, Friday?
She know Tiffany. She knows she's trying to come for Tiffany's job. She mad.
It is Thursday. Now I don't know nothing. I
don't know nothing.
That you guys not doing your job as it relates to finding out what's needed before we get here. It's unfair for people not to get paid, and you guys come to a board meeting and think it's okay. I can concur with Emmanuel. Emmanuel has kids. He has a family. He has a wife that he has to take care of. They live in the township. They come here and do the work, and you guys have no reason. That's why he asked trustee, why are you taking my bills out? I have a family. So it's okay for you to get paid, but him not to get paid. And I feel him, because now we don't have a meeting for a whole another 30 days. So he just said,
You know, feeling this man, you got a boyfriend.
60 days, all the people y'all took off can't feed their family, and y'all got no logic reason for why y'all not paying no bills. But just to create chaos, create this false narrative for fake news, for fake news. Just say it. That's it.
Madam
Because
Supervisor,
there's really no reason.
can I make a plea to the trustees?
Go ahead.
I totally respect the process and I understand processes. I'm hoping that you guys know that, or would just consider that we did do the work for the last 30 days, and maybe moving forward, going into the next month, we can hold on services while you guys negotiate or, discuss what's needed for the township, but we did do the work. And I will hope that we can at least get paid for these last 30 days.
What events, did you do?
All of them.
All of them.
So from
Every single last
Showtime at the Apollo, the Father's Day, Juneteenth, all the video recaps for that. Township Talks, I've produced, definitely Big Bingo. But that we did that tonight. The GAs, we got content, producing content for the food pantry. What else was this month? It was, I have a slew of.
Yeah, don't forget Tiffany's own personal uses. I'm sure she's used them for as well. Don't forget those. She ain't gonna let those go.
Stay Focused Media Group, as well as Emmanuel Bensa. And Illinois. I think I heard their name in there as well.
Miss, can I ask you a question?
You cannot right now. This is the board.
But, okay, if they're hired, was it a word of mouth between you and her, or was it voted on by the trustee?
Are you willing to add her back in?
That's the process.
No. Are you willing to add her back in to pay her?
What do you guys,
Young lady. Miss. Think for yourself.
Like I said, once again, we're hearing a lot.
I'm gonna tell you this: the fact that she don't want to answer, lady, you must not want your fucking money. Okay, if you wanted your money, you be answering. This is what you be doing. You be answering me and not listening to this bitch. Okay? I'm just saying.
That's already fixed. It's always in y'all package that you don't read. And
not
also,
true.
it is true.
It's not
It's
true.
true. You say here, what were you
That was the case when we discussed it.
You had a package since Friday. So you had plenty of time to reach out and get stuff answered. What are you
But we
missing?
don't always get the answers, like Trustee Carlisle said.
All your stuff is right here. Every question she asks, they answer. If you have a
Right
question.
here, that's what we're saying, we don't.
But you could have did that. Did you call anybody? Trustee, hold on. Let's tell people what's going on. Did you call anybody? Did you reach out to anybody about any questions about any of this stuff tonight? Did you call anybody?
I had spoke to the trustees, yeah.
No. Department head. Did you call anybody about this?
I talked to some department heads, yeah.
If you talk to some department head, did you talk to her? Did you talk to the ones you want to pull off to get clarity of why? Because right now, they don't understand your why, and I don't either.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day,
Yeah, they do. They ain't answering questions.
they get paid.
She's not a department head.
Why aren't you paying?
But she's not a
Can you
department head.
tell me why?
At any time, it's a process because we.
What
didn't
process?
have-
It's on every one.
They didn't have the
Every
proper
bill,
information.
It's on every single
But
month.
we didn't have the proper
Every
information.
month, all they bills are on
We
there,
don't
all of
have,
them.
we don't have the proper
It
information.
is the proper
We don't have
information.
the proper
It is.
information.
And when we had no board meetings, you didn't ask any questions, you didn't have any concerns. Now we have this meeting, and y'all still just.
I previously voted no on all the bills
You always
for
do.
these reasons,
That's why
for
I
these
That's why I
reasons.
understand the manual.
For these
But
reasons.
we work here,
For these
you know, we
reasons.
still gotta eat food, right? You don't even pay, you don't pay to get the food out to the people. You don't pay for the services, you don't pay for light bill, gas, bill, that very expensive to get done. You don't pay for anything as relates to the residents to get service here in Orange Township. So it just baffles me that she keeps looking at you for the answer when she can make a decision as a trustee.
Thank you, George, for the cash app. Mama do appreciate you. Yes, she do. Yes,
She did not control what you think, trustee, because it's all individuals think it's all things, but at the end of the day, I'm saying to you, trustee, you have to do better. You can't come here and put on a show, you don't read it.
Once again, but you keep saying this, but you're not.
It's a show.
Explain
So,
how you get
let's
better.
not bring it
Explain how
back.
you get
So I
better.
you guys want to have her in her meals. Stand on it.
Thank you, Sammy, for the PayPal. Mama do appreciate you. Yes, and yes, she do.
You said what they said. Did they take your stuff out too? They said what they said. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, y'all come on up and tell y'all story about how we don't give a fuck.
Residents of Orange Township. I'm Marcia Brown. I manage the Senior Services Department. I have them for a number of years. I would like to say that the HAP program, the lawn program, works in conjunction with senior services. I would like to ask the board, first of all, I would like to thank the board. Each of you know that have been here for a number of years with me, know how passionate I am about our seniors in Orange Township. Seniors are number one in my department because I run the senior services department, but not only because I manage the senior services department, I just have a passion for our seniors. The lawn program is the second largest program as it relates to the senior department. It comes right behind our lunch program. Our seniors need the service. Our seniors have earned the service, the lawn service, that our previous supervisor started. Our current supervisor continued to have us offer the lawn program because it is a needed service. I would like to ask the board, you guys have to think about if we don't pay the contractors, and I totally get it. I totally understand, Mr. Gonzalez or Trustee Gonzalez, your point. You would like to know before an action occurs, what's coming forth. I get it.
Oh,
I
yeah?
totally get it.
Well, that's great.
But when my seniors start calling tomorrow morning asking why their lawns aren't being cut, I can't get the lawn cut, Miss Brown. You know.
Yeah, but you can cuss Tiff out right now, so she can communicate better. You can do that.
It's great.
Since this her fault.
I just want to give them the services that they've earned.
Okay, tell Tiffany.
With their hard-earned tax dollars.
Hey, Gustavo.
The services that they were promised.
Shut boo.
And the service that they deserve. I ask each of you to reconsider.
Ooh, nice. 729 likes. Ooh, nice.
I understand the voting process, and yes, vote your conscience. I encourage that. I welcome that. But don't allow it to negatively affect a service that is so needed within our.
Tell that to
township.
Tiffany. She's telling it to the wrong
Whoever
person.
this contractor is, he has done the work. He had nothing to, whoever it is, I have no idea who the contractor is, but he has done the work. He had nothing to do with being told that he could work without you guys knowing that he had been brought on board. And I get it. I understand. But he has done the work. You guys come to an agreement that moving forward, we will not, as a board, because you hold the power, we will not pay a contractor or a vendor unless it's been approved by the board. But again,
We're supposed to be. Not no back door deal.
You out of order. Go ahead, Ms. Brown.
But again.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, baby, for the cash app. Mama do appreciate it. Yes, you do. Ooh.
I'm in the department each day. I'm in the department when the calls come in.
Is she in there?
You know, my lawn hasn't been cut.
Oh my God! Get a grass cutter, lady.
Some type of answer. And I just ask I ask.
Get you a husband, honey.
To please reconsider.
She need to get a husband. You need to get a husband like Tiffany did. Now, she didn't get her own husband. She got somebody else's husband, but still, it's a husband. Ask Tiffany how you can find you a husband, somebody's husband, anybody's husband. You know, she gonna show you the way.
I do.
And then that husband, whoever's husband it is, can cut your grass for you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, come on. You know, get you a come on.
Our residents.
Excuse me, I'd like to say something.
Yes.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you for being so polite and what you said to the board and how you approached the board. Thank you. And I also will say one thing I don't want, because I know seniors are very independent, right? And so if somebody's not coming out providing them the service, they'll figure it out.
She gonna take Tiffany's job.
Seniors to go out and cut grass in 90-degree weather, and because anything can happen, and I don't want that. And I think it is a great service, but moving forward, I do think there needs to be a process in place so we don't have this issue moving forward. Just talk and communicate to the board because, we want to support. I think it's a great program, and again, seniors, like you said, have earned it, and so they shouldn't have to worry about that. But I did ask Ron and Stanley for specific information concerning the program that I did not receive, and I would like to receive that information that I asked for. Even if I have to come to, the township to see it, I don't need it sent to me, I don't need it printed out, but I would still like to see the information I asked for concerning the program. But I would be willing to make an amendment to the motion as long as you guys can guarantee that you'll give me the information I asked for, because I want to make sure everything is checks and balances. I need to make sure I can make an informed decision as a board member.
She gonna replace you, Tiff.
Reconsider and add only Raul Ramirez back into.
She about to take your
But
job.
moving forward, the process has to be in place.
Thank you, trustee.
She about to take your job.
As a board member, I'm gonna ask that you call more meetings, and then when they don't show, we need to document it. And get the information that needs to be gotten, because unfortunately, the things that we should have, we're not having. I am all for children. and making money. And right now, we're looking at people that won't have a place to stay because we need to pay rent. Food that needs to be given out because children are home and parents can't afford the food. They need food. The services we provide, the 17 cities that we're over, people need help. It was established because half of the people that's here doing the work are probably some people that you already know that have said that they weren't familiar with the services that the township was offering and now are using.
Okay.
So please, set the meetings. So maybe we won't have to, because this is the third one. Okay.
Yeah, whose fault is that? That bitch right there 2 seats over from you, okay? She canceled the last one from inside the building, but didn't have the balls come in the room, okay? Y'all behave, because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. I just can't. I can't. Okay? Mama love you. Yes, you do. Ooh.